Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dr. Paul with another mail call. This one is a book from 1979. It has some spec potential, but is also just a cool book to own and to enjoy. And so we'll talk a little bit today about this book, its potential, why I purchased it, etc. So this is an eBay purchase from Cool Stuff Comics. I believe that's the vendor's name. And obviously we can see they're professionals. We have a Gemini mailer. It is Cool Stuff Collectibles. I think it might be listed on eBay as Cool Stuff Comics, but at any rate, they're professionals. We have nice professional packaging with the Gemini mailer. And what are we buying and why do we care? Ooh, I thought we'd do a reveal, but that wasn't quite as dramatic as I hoped. All right, let's try again. What are we buying and why do we care? There it is. ROM Spaceknight #1 newsstand with a date stamp. Some people really like. I certainly don't mind. I kind of like it. I guess all other things considered, if I had two equivalent books, I'd rather have the one with the date stamp. So I guess I like it too. So this is actually a really nice raw copy. This was listed by the seller as VG to fine. So I guess that puts it at, they were estimating the grade at a 5. I think they are professionals who would rather undergrade and be conservative than deal with angry sellers. So I think that this is purposely undergraded by them. I think this is a 6 all day long, if not higher. And I think it has pressable and cleanable defects. Now, speaking of, I would leave this because, again, I think this is cool. CGC doesn't subtract for it, but you can see there's soiling in the whites. There's opportunities to clean this up. It has a little bit of waviness that can be pressed out, but no major defects here. You'll see 2 very small color breaking spine ticks there and a little bit of wear on this corner. The backside has lots of cleaning opportunities. There's a lot of soiling here, but also doesn't have, has a couple finger bends right here, I suppose, and a slight bend there. Those are all very pressable defects, right? So I think when this is cleaned and pressed, this is going to be an 8 to a 9. So, again, why am I interested in this book? Well, it's a really cool book. This is actually a Frank Miller cover. It's 1979, so this is an early Frank Miller work in the Marvel Universe. These are scripts by Bill Mantlo, interior art by Sal Buscema, which Mantlo's and Buscema were on Hulk for a long time and had really a great run there. And they had a long run here too, which I think a lot of people are nostalgic for and appreciate. ROM was a Hasbro property that was based around basically making up stories for this toy to sell the toy. But the toy, the commercials for the toy that were on TV, Saturday morning cartoon TV, and this book all have a lot of nostalgia for people my age. And Hasbro is developing their Hasbro universe or Hasbroverse, and I think ROM is a prime candidate. Now, today, am I going to make a lot of money on this book? No, I paid $22 for this, ship, taxed, everything. I got to get to about a 9.4 before the fair market value gets to 100. Any books below a 9.4 have a fair market value less than that. So I'm in this for, you know, a little over 20 bucks. Slabbing it would be another 25. I'd have 50 into it, and I don't even think I could double my money today. But That's not why I bought it. I bought it because I think it's cool. I think it has spec potential, and it's a newsstand, which I didn't have in my PC. And so this is a book that I'm happy to have in my PC and might represent an opportunity down the road, but is just something that when I was a kid, I purchased many of the later issues, but I never came across to number 1. We didn't live near a comic shop where I could find one, and so I'm just happy to have it now. And like I said, it'll go on my PC. Maybe it's an opportunity down the road, maybe not. It's fine with me. Either way, $22 all in for this book. It's a great deal. And again, great vendor, and so I'm very happy with this. I hope everybody out there enjoyed this video, enjoy the hunt, and take care of one another.